Well, hello Aries, and welcome to your money and career guidance. And this is for the next 4 weeks or so. Alrighty, thank you for being here. I'm Julie Poole. Welcome, or welcome back if you already know me. So we're going to do a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross watching. I've had a little move around in my office so I can get in front of the window and get better light. Right, we've got a better camera, we've got better mic, let's get some better light as well. So I hope you enjoy it. All right, let's see what we've got going on. I'm going to use 3, 3 and 3, okay? 3, 3 and 3 for my Aries, please. Thank you so much. Okay, Magician and the Mirror, that's a really nice card to have. Okay, with the Garden and the Gate. And caring connections. Okay, this is for money and career, okay? Take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. That's the Energy Oracle. This is the Tarot of Dreams. Have you got yourself a cup of tea or coffee? Somebody commented the other day, stop on about the tea and the coffee. No, that's who I am. I want you to be comfy. I want you to get yourself a nice cup of tea. I want you to relax and enjoy the readings, okay? All right, so in the description box below, the cards are listed along with my website, my other channel, Manifesting 101. Come and join me over there. The equipment that I use, because lots of you have been asking, so I've put the links. They're affiliate links, but I've put the links in there for you, okay? And also to some products of mine on my website that you might be interested in. All right, okay. All right, let's see what we've got. We've got the Moon. We've got the 9 of Swords, makes sense. Okay, the 6 of Coins, the 9 of Cups, the 4 of Coins. This is making so much sense. And the Queen of Cups. Let's get you an affirmation. These are mine from Hoping to Having. I've got a new deck. It's out. I haven't received mine yet, but it's from Hoping to Having Wealth and Success. That'll be interesting. Okay, so from this deck, I am happy and comfortable to be seen. I welcome success into my life in all its forms. Right, very apt for money and career. And I want one of these. These are the Everyday Spirit Guide affirmation cards. Healing. All right, healing is taking place. Be easy on yourself. Open your heart. All right. Okay, let's have a little look then. So we've got the Moon as the major arcana, which is all about what don't I know, what can't I see, my fears, my insecurities, the shadow side, the like, oh, scary side. Okay, doesn't have to be scary. It just but because we've got the 9 of Swords there. Now we'll talk about that in a minute. So in terms of money and career, all right, wealth and success and that kind of energy could be to do with, for many of you, a job, a career, a business. And that's predominantly the main energy of the reading. But it's also about things like selling homes, investments, anything to do with the money side, okay? So the center of your reading is that 9 of Swords. So let's get it out of the way. Let's talk about it. The 9 of Swords is anxiety and sleepless nights and worry. All right, why? Because it's underneath the Garden and the Gate. Now, this is all about pushing out of your comfort zone. She's very comfy in that garden. This card came up a lot in your general readings for the first half of July, and it's out here again in terms of money and career. We are all of us going through this shift, this change. This change is to push us out of a comfort zone and into something more expansive, but change is often scary. So she's looking there, she's safe in the garden, and she knows she's safe. But she's been there a long time and it's a bit stagnant and restrictive. So she's looking at the gate, it's not locked, and she's having to contemplate, a think about, shall I, explore? Shall I come out of my comfort zone? Let's see what's over the hills and far away. Let's see what's over there that I can't see. And I won't know unless I take a risk and get up there over the hill. but I am nervous about it. I'm anxious about it. I'm worried about my security. 4 of coins. 4 of coins is a card of I've got enough. There he is with his 4 coins in the box. But it's got a lid and it's got a lock and he's got a key. And it's like, I just got to hold on tight to what I have. When we're doing that, holding on tight to what we have, we are in this energy of I'm not trusting, I'm not allowing, I'm restricting because I feel safe. Now we understand it. Don't beat yourself up. Don't get, don't give yourself a hard time. But we do need to acknowledge it and say, yeah, okay, fair enough. But is that serving me? Staying in the same place, doing exactly the same thing? Because if I do what I've always done, I'm going to get what I've always got. And I want something more. I've got a wish here, 9 of Cups. I've got a wish, I've got a dream, I've got a hope. I don't have all the details. I don't know how, perhaps I'm going to get this. But I just know with the Magician and the Mirror that I'm looking at it, I'm examining it, and I'm stepping into a mindset, an energy, a vibration of expansion for my dream, The Magician and the Mirror, similar to the Magician card in the tarot, but it's a little bit deeper because it's saying, look in the mirror. You don't get what you want, you get what you are. And if you want to stay in that safe zone because you feel insecure, you feel nervous, you feel scared, then you're just going to keep getting that. So let's look in the mirror and say, why don't I trust that there's a big wide world and the universe has my back and I'm safe to go and explore it? Let's look in the mirror and say, what am I feeling? What am I expressing? What are my limitations? What are my blocks? And then what am I going to do about them? Because when I choose to take action, I can alchemize. I can make magic happen. I can make miracles happen. So you're being asked to dive deep with the Moon card. Go deep into it. All right, on my other channel, Manifesting 101, I've got a series running at the moment about finding the missing pieces of the manifesting jigsaw. And it's always to do with our energy and vibration, our beliefs that get in the way. So dig deep, find those beliefs and smash them out the park, okay? Because you've got a dream, you've got a wish, you've got a goal here. And you want that goal to come forward, but it does mean you having to push out of that comfort zone. Now, I'm not suggesting that you just quit a job with nothing to go to and say, Julie Poole told me to leave and now I can't pay my rent. No, Julie Poole's not saying that at all. What I'm saying is, let's start exploring some other options. Let's have a look. Is there a better job? Is there a better career? Is there a better home? Is there a better investment? Am I prepared to take a risk and move my investments from there to there? Am I prepared to move my job to a different company that I don't know? And I don't know if it'll be all right until I get there. Am I prepared to take a risk? You're looking at all of that. But look what's waiting for you. We've got the 6 of coins. That's the card of receiving. That's money. That's money coming your way. And it's coming through caring connections. Now, this particular card can talk about romance, but this is a money and career reading. Now, those connections, let's look at it in terms of a business connection, a financial connection, a realtor, estate agent connection, a recruitment consultant connection, somebody helping you by connecting with others. Then we start to allow that growth and expansion, yeah? In my own business, you would have seen me going on other people's channels and podcasts and doing interviews. It's expanding me, it's helping me to grow, it's helping my business to grow, my reach to grow, my books to grow, well, the sales of them to grow, by going out and promoting me. Then I am expanding through those connections. I've got another few interviews coming up over the next few weeks. It's all helping me grow. If you've got a YouTube channel, the collaboration with other channels helps you grow, right? So collaborate, work with somebody else, because it's going to bring you this energy of receiving in, and that's what we want. Now we've got the Queen of Cups underneath. loving compassion, emotional maturity and strength. She's been through the storm out the other side. And because of that, because of what she's been through, and this is you, you know, none of us have had everything just handed to us on a plate. We've gone through our ups and downs, we've grown from it, we've strengthened from it, we've become more resilient and ultimately more compassionate and loving. So coming at these connections from a loving place, a caring place, allows you to be open to receiving. Now, in terms of this expansion, I am happy and comfortable to be seen, right? This is a huge part of expansion because many of us are not happy and comfortable to be seen. It's like, oh, but if I went for that promotion, I didn't get it, I'd look really stupid and I'd be humiliated. And I know, no, that's the energy that holds you back, right? If I stick my head above the parapet and tell my boss I want a promotion or I want more, they might get rid of me. It's that fear that holds us back. That's what that's about. And saying, okay, can I step into this? It is out of your comfort zone. You know, when I went on some of these shows, one of them I did was not good. And it's had over 400,000 views. I didn't like the interview at all. The interview itself went fine, but they edited it to death. And it misinterpreted a lot because they took so much out. I didn't like that at all. But others I've gone on have been great. But I had to be happy and comfortable to be seen in order to push through that growth. Okay, and this is what you're being asked to do as well. And I welcome success into my life in all its forms. Let's just talk about that, in all its forms. This is you surrendering and letting go, because what we're talking about here is you might have an idea, I welcome success in this form, but not that form. All right, it's like you're trying to control. You're trying to say, I'll step out of my comfort zone a little bit as long as it's just this. Well, what the universe is saying is just have your arms wide open and say, I welcome success into my life in all its forms. And that might be in a way that surprises me. All right, a little bit like me doing that particular, I won't name it, but that particular podcast I did. In all its forms. I wasn't expecting it to come from that. Some other news outlets did articles from it, again, misinterpreting. It was incorrect, but it gave me a lot of exposure. Some of it not so nice. But I have to welcome success in my life in all its forms. I've got to take a risk. Some of them will hit, some of them won't. Some of them will be great, some of them won't. We need to let go of trying to control it. So we are open to success in all its forms. As we're doing that, we can start to see the healing coming in. The healing from what? From not being comfortable to be seen, from trying to restrict the success, trying to control it. Healing from our anxiety, from I'm scared to take a risk. And then you take that risk. And then you're so proud of yourself and you say, I'm so glad I did that. And it healed that part of you that says, oh, stay where you are, don't take a risk. It's like we're healing that part to say, if we want more, if we want to jump out, if we want to expand, we've got to take that risk. All right, let's finish off with an angel card for you. I think we want two. These are the Oracle of the Angels for Aries, please. Growing, you see what I'm telling you, and ascension. You are growing, you are expanding, you are ascending. I mean, you can see this person here ready to go up these stairs. That's the tree of life, opening its branches, opening its arms to you, opening its energy to you for you to ascend. Ascend your career, ascend your money, expansion, growth, you're growing. This next 4 weeks for you, Aries, is all about your growth in terms of your money and career. So take a risk if it feels right, even if it feels scary, all right? We often think if it feels right, it's 1000% of me feels right without any fear. All right, that's not true. That's not true. allow yourself to say, I am as much on board with this as I can be, even if that's only 80%. And I am scared, but that's okay. I'm going to feel the fear and do it anyway, as the book says. I'm going to go for it. All right. So Aries, that's what I have for you for the next 4 weeks for money and career. I hope it was helpful. Thank you for joining me. If you did enjoy it, give it a like, a share, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you mid-month with your second half of July general tarot readings. Okay, take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.